R.I.P. Kim Porter. We're going to wait for some people to get up in here, y'all. Hit the like button as soon as you come in the building. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, it's crazy about Jay-Z, but we already knew it was going to eventually happen. Wait, let me send out this video. It's sad had Jay-Z kind of like messed his name up when we all knew Jay-Z for a certain thing. We knew Jay-Z for a certain criteria, things that he was doing, not for this type of stuff. Now, you being connected with Diddy, it only goes to show what you was doing behind the scenes that ain't nobody really speak up on because they scared of you, and what you was doing behind the scenes that people didn't really want to expose or say nothing about because they ain't want their name tied up in it. Okay, let me send this out. Let me send this out. Hold on, y'all. Hey, we're going to wait for some more people to get in the building. Okay, a couple more people coming in. Okay, I see they coming in now. Hey, hit the like button as soon as you come in. You ain't got to be scared. The like button ain't scared of nobody. The like button ain't running from nobody at all. The like button want all the smoke. Hit the like button, y'all. Okay, we almost there. A couple more people come in. We're going to wait for a couple more people to come in, then we're going to start. I ain't going to just get straight to it, like, and just start talking. Like, no, y'all we gotta have more people up in here because Jay-Z, he kind of, like, he tricked all of us. We thought Jay-Z wasn't on that. We thought it was just Diddy. So I want y'all to know, Jay-Z, everything that he did and tried to cover up, it all came back to the light. Man, R.I.P. Kim Porter, because they said that somebody was involved in it, but I don't want to just go and drag the man's name through the mud like that, but I want y'all to know this sad, man. Good morning to everybody who woke on the East Coast. You feel me? Good morning to everybody who woke. So I want y'all to know, they said Jay-Z, he was involved in what happened with a couple people, and the man cut his dreads off. Like, come on now. Your dreads was just down here to your chest, to your shoulders. Next thing you know, you cut your dreads off. Now your hair is all the way up here, starting to make me think you had extensions in. Like, it's sad, man, but from you to go from this to that, man, it goes to show what was really going on, man. Look what Gene Deal said about Jay-Z, y'all.
I think knowing the history of them two, if he did increase his security, he have every right to. And I believe that Al knows that Puff has some powerful people or has some powerful people around him and some people doing some things for him that could danger his life. His life could be in danger. I don't think nobody would be paying for some security if they didn't think their life was in danger. So I could see Al doing that. I understand why Al is doing that. And I just wish them all the luck. You got to realize, man, Kim's death wasn't even investigated, bro. Her death wasn't even investigated. And it should have been a proper investigation so all the family members can feel like that there was no foul play in her death. How is it that you know how we are as a people? I don't believe that 10% of your viewers that's watching this don't keep their phone when they go to sleep in arm reach. How is it that there was no electronic products or gadgets around Kim bed? Her laptop missing, her cell phone's missing. Everything is missing that she could get in touch with her little girls if they not at home or her friends or family. All that's missing. How is it that, and this is her say, that the detectives did not even view the body in the bed where she died at? That the coroner had already removed her, pronounced her dead, and told the detectives that it was no foul play. And if that is true, as I've heard it, and we read certain things on the internet about it, that case need to be reopened. We know that Kim, and it's in the this is in the documentation. Shout out to paperwork at the paperwork part. I gotta shout him out, man, because he looked in the paperwork and it said Kim received a massage for about an hour when she's supposed to have full-blown pneumonia. Who gives somebody a massage when they got pneumonia?
Who was the last person synced with Kim Porter? Who was the last person in there giving her a massage? Like, you got to really look at that, because that's the key person in this whole case. And everybody said that that person was paid off. Okay, but they not mentioning the person's name. That's the crazy part about it. And we got to really look at what's going on, because Kim Porter, everything has been undetermined. No documents state that the massage dude was actually the last person in there. So who was the last person in there? If that person who was massaging her was the person in there before somebody else came in. Come on now.
And do we know whether she used that baby oil or not for that massage? It makes you say, that's a big man. You got to understand, man, that it's a lot of stuff that has been happening. Now, some people even said that her casket was ordered 2 months before she died.
That's crazy.
I don't believe that, man. I swear. I'm not no conspiracy theorist or none of that. But I heard, did you hear something like that, man? That her casket, how you order a gold casket 2 months before somebody died, man? If I'm gonna pay, or they gonna get the money up, what is it, to resume her body? If they gonna get the money up to dig her body back up and have a real autopsy done on there, have a real investigation on there, who's it gonna hurt?
Exactly.
I've been knowing Al for a long time.
And Al B. Sure was her boyfriend. He not gonna lie. He not just gonna sit there and say nobody name if they wasn't involved in his girlfriend and what happened to her. I want y'all to know this crazy, y'all.
And this is in the 90s when he walked through Eddie F. house and it was about 100 degrees. Me and him, we talk about this all the time because he be laughing about it. He walked through Eddie F. He was going to Eddie F. house in a black leather suit, and it was about 100 degrees outside. Al ain't no fool, bro. Al is not a fool, and he's smart by getting extra security. I don't blame him at all. If I wasn't retired, I'd probably be working for him.
All right, guys, listen up. You want to look like $1 million without spending $1 million? I found the ultimate hack for.
And I want y'all to know, I just wanted to show y'all that video and want y'all to get a clear understanding of, just because Jay-Z went on that rant, look what he got to face behind it. He got lawsuits and all types of stuff. I want y'all to see what the dude Trotmore Ross said. Like what he said, it kind of like shocked me, because this the hidden stuff that's going on, the hidden hand.
but it is actually pretty bad. So shout out to Hello Yassine. All right, he's been doing some sterling analysis on Twitter or X over some of the recent incident situations going on. I also referred to some of his tweets in the Diddy video that I just dropped. I filmed quite some time ago, but YouTube wouldn't let me drop it for some time, but we got it resolved. But anyway, this is what Hello Yassine is saying. All right, he's noticed a few things. He said Jay-Z's diss towards Academics is ruthless. It's no surprise to anyone that's been following hip-hop that Academics has had issues with Rock Nation for years now. He's had to endure hours of depositions in regards to the Megan Thee Stallion case. Now members of his team are being stalked and having photos taken of them by private investigators all across the world. And people are doing the same to him and constantly talking about Rock Nation in a manner that has certainly changed the narrative surrounding the company. And this is the biggest personality in hip-hop. So for Jay-Z to not even mention him is the diss. But not only that, Jay-Z performed at the Roots Picnic, which is exactly where Academics held a live podcast in 2023, to a very small showing of an audience that went viral, and people laughed at him. Jay-Z also brought out Meek Mill to perform, who has been known to have beef with Academics, and who Academics also covered issues that Meek Mill's label Dream State Chasers may have had with Rock Nation. This move can be seen as sunning both Meek and Academics. And the third is mentioning and throwing shots at the other podcasters or personality in the media that are a fraction of Academics' size and influence, including but not limited to Gilly Oshino, Jaguar Wright, and Tory Lanez's Pops. Academics was also mentioned by both Drake and Kendrick Lamar during the beef, and for Jay-Z to not even mention him at all, knowing that he's certainly seen what's been said, is telling him you're not even worth me mentioning, which is the biggest diss he could receive. But DJ Academics is going to absolutely demolish Jay-Z on his timeline on Academics TV, and Jay-Z is going to regret the day that he played with Academics. Now, I heard that you know, the reason that Academics' live show didn't pop off back then was because they put him on, they snaked him basically, right? They booked him for the Roots Picnic, and then they put him on a different stage as Lil Uzi Vert when Lil Uzi Vert was performing. And Lil Uzi Vert been a bit quiet for the last few years, but this was much more like really a real pinnacle of Lil Uzi Vert's powers, right? So Academics said, look, Uzi told me if 8 people came to see me at Roots Picnic, he wished he wasn't performing at the same time because he would have been the 9th. Oh, and I heard the Pink tape, my God, right? So basically, the whole setting the venue of the Roots Picnic, that was a diss to Academics, all right? And now we got the whole world watching. So Academics has been going ruthlessly at Jay-Z on his Academics TV account. So Academics TV account, and look, there's some plausible deniability here, right? It's founded and owned by Academics, but the story has it, all right? It's some people in Axe team. Axe enforcers are putting this into action, but this is approved and stamped by Academics, right? I've had controversy in the past with people saying Academics TV is not Academics, but this is part of his operation, right? It's not Rupert Murdoch, but it's damn near Fox News. You get what I'm saying? So Academics is in an absolute tirade of disses towards Jay-Z, all right? And there's a bunch of posts that have gone up that are just tearing Jay-Z apart, digging up all the allegations. And he's not the only one. Bobby Shmurda's dissing Jay-Z. A lot of people are kicking Jay while he's down, right? So this is the first tweet that just came. This is just 2 minutes ago. So this is an ongoing thing. This is nonstop. It's saying the jig is up. Iceman has these old heads spiraling, questioning their own legacy.
Yo, Jigga Man, man. Yo, Jigga Man, man. The jig is up,
Jerry
bro.
Biggin.
Your era is over.
Jig is up.
Time. I've been debating with my cousin, telling him Drake was gonna pass him. Now you throwing shots at Drake. We already knew the play. We already knew you was behind everything Kendrick had going on. That's why you put him on the Super Bowl. Now it's time for war. Yo, Drake, suit up. Yeah, go suit up, Drake. It's time to suit up. Get everybody ready. Go end Jay-Z career, bro. Make sure y'all tag Drake in this. Go in Jay-Z career.
I love time.
I love
time.
Right. You saw what happened to Kendrick Lamar. Drake balled him up. Now watch what he do to Jay-Z. Nigga, #1 artist in the fucking world, nigga. Jay-Z, pack it up. The jig is up. We tired of you in Rock Nation. You see why I'm at True Empire State of Mind, but I'm not on Jay-Z timing.
He's on Jay-Z's block.
OVO, nigga. Ooh, just like that.
Ooh, we on Jay-Z's block.
The jig is up.
Hey, would you like your very own Shopify
That's
store?
crazy.
We're literally completely free, by the way.
Everybody sit there and we all thought that Jay-Z ain't had nothing to do with it.
We are live streaming, my brother.
So they really screaming the jig is up in New York. Hey, that's a bad look. And there's a lot more. All right, Academics TV
Hey,
retweeting the most
lovely.
diabolical
Real
shit.
talk.
Developing here's footage I obtained of Jay-Z sitting with his good friend and mentor Harvey Weinstein for Time Town Hall as Jay claims the government works for us. Weinstein can be seen smiling and nodding his head as Jay speaks, reminiscent to Geppetto as he watched
Gotta go get a
Pinocchio.
lighter. Hold on.
Cook.
You shed light on things that are in the dark.
They had to put the copyrighted music in the back though, didn't they? They had to do all that, didn't they? I'm gonna play it mega fast. Hopefully we'll get away with it. If it's trimmed out, you know why.
Have to change. We have the power. We put people in office. We make the laws. Like these government officials, they work for us. You know, they speak to us like they work for them, but they really, we are the power.
So he's talking about the government. They work for us. Okay. Damn. So there's more. Okay. There's more. Dom Lucre is absolutely I'm going to have to follow up, man. All right. Exclusive. I've recovered footage of Diddy praising Jay-Z as his brother, deeper than blood, even admitting Jay-Z is the one he calls when he gets in trouble. After he brought him out in the Bad Boy reunion tour in Brooklyn, this comes after Jay-Z attempted to distance himself from Diddy by dissing his Rock Nation brunches last night, in addition to claiming Diddy was just an associate. Diddy said, and this is extended family, he's been with me there through my ups and downs. Jay-Z said, straight up.
I'm gonna read some comments and shout out. Love you too. I'm gonna read some comments and shout out. Hey, Pamela. Hey, I salute you, Pamela. Hey, Charles. Say, look into Aaliyah's death. I'm gonna do that video right after I drop this one. So if you gonna share the video and you gonna like be in the mix of me making the video, hey man, I make that video right after I'm done with this one. Like real talk, because Jay-Z, he got a lot of skeletons in his closet, and they can say whatever they want to say, but Jay-Z, you got to keep your name clear, man. You can't let people like literally find this stuff out about you if you've been hiding it for so long. Like real talk, like that's what anybody. Hey, say look into Aaliyah's death. I'm doing that video right after I do this because I don't really know too much about what happened to Aaliyah, but I'm gonna check. I hope it don't mess up nothing, but I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna be as brief as I can with it. Hey, CG said Jay-Z is a sucker. He didn't even come out to salute the Knicks. How you from New York and you don't represent? Like real talk. Like I feel that. Like I appreciate that. Like I know what you're talking about. Like with that, because if you from New York, you gotta represent your city. Don't act like you're not from there when that's what you was born and raised. That's what you thoroughbred from there. Like at the end of the day. Hey, Pamela, thank you. I appreciate that too. Hey, Charles. Hey, Charles say, yes, sir. Hey, shout out Charles, man. What's your full name? Charles Feninsky. No, Feninsky. What that's Charles, man. Shout out Charles, man. Hey, and Pamela said, hey, she tagged Charles and she said, I did, and Damon Dash been saying that about Jay-Z for the longest. Hey, like real talk, like Damon Dash have been saying that he literally took everything away from Damon Dash, and you see Jay-Z still doing his thing, y'all. He's still doing his thing. I'm definitely making that video about Aaliyah after this. How many people want me to do a video on Aaliyah? And I don't care who don't, you know what I'm saying, like really rock with it, but I'm gonna go in depth. I'm gonna go in detail, and I'm gonna give my opinion on how I feel about it and my facts that I brought up and that I searched for. I want y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. This crazy, man. Y'all just tapped in immediately.